Give it a minute for people to get in here, but for the people watching after, replay crew, appreciate you.
There we go. Maria's finest. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I guess that's reserved for Santa Maria PD. Yeah, I don't want
So yeah, I walk over here real quick. We're at this Santa Maria bus depot. It's a government contract. They're actually the company responsible for managing the city's public transport system. So this is their arm or their branch or whatever. This is what the bus is called here. So they get paid, and the reason we're here, that's where we are. The reason we're here is old NastyNathanial. He's got himself a complaint that he'd like to get off his chest. So we got some business to do here. We're going to do some recording. We're out here on the sidewalk currently, but we're going to go in a minute, and we're gonna he'll let you know what his complaint is when he's giving it to the folks inside there, and I'll be live to document it. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the thumbs up, folks. Hey, Sean Little. Hi, Twyla. Good to have you both. Hey, let me out of you. Howdy, howdy. Good afternoon, folks, or good day wherever you are. How's it going?
All right. Oh,
have a good day.
Wow, Lincoln Town Car. Have a good one. Awesome, nice car.
So he's in a relaxed mood. So once again, this is the local bus company, and Nathaniel has himself a complaint that he'd like to get off his chest. So, you know, we kind of just got here and get things going, let you know what's going on. We'll probably go in a minute. This is like the administrative office, and in the back it looks like there's some sort of shop. And then off to the side, this is where the buses park.
You got a couple drivers there.
A couple drivers.
That guy's been here forever.
I think these guys are getting off work, maybe?
That guy with the long hair and the gray long
Let's see, are they getting off lunch? Siesta over? Are they going back to their cars? So their lobby is open to the public. It's a publicly accessible lobby, and it's a government funded, although managed by a private company that owns SMRT, and that stands for Santa Maria Regional Transit, I believe. But in addition to it being open to the public, it's publicly funded, and in fact it's paid for by the Santa Maria Department of Public Works.
Hi, how's it going?
Need some assistance out here?
Oh, not right now. We might come in a little bit.
And who are you with?
Oh, who are you with, sir?
I work for RATP Dev, and these are personal vehicles. Are you taking pictures of people's vehicles?
Yeah, we're taking pictures of anything. Just anything that's out here in the public view.
Oh, okay. Are you allowed to film here?
Yeah.
They gave you permission from the city?
We're allowed to film out here, yeah. But they didn't give us permission.
What you filming inside of facility is private.
Well, it's actually owned by the city of Santa Maria Public Works, so
Right,
it's public.
But filming is not allowed unless you got permission.
Well, that's actually
Well, it's
not
a public.
true, sir.
Isn't the lobby publicly accessible? People can come in and ask questions.
Yep, you can come in and ask
Okay.
questions, but
Okay.
the drivers are uncomfortable with you standing around
I understand. Okay.
cars and
Sure.
filming them as they leave.
Oh, has anybody actually
That
complained?
doesn't
Or?
matter. Yes, that's why I'm out here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, they got nothing to worry about, brother. It's just a camera. It's not going to hurt them. It's not going to damage their car. It's not going
That's
to...
okay, but people get a little weary about cameras.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing this a long time, so...
No?
No, that's it, brother.
Okay.
But
And who are you guys from with? Who are you with?
What was that?
Who are you with?
We're independent.
We're independent, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that we can get in contact with? Can I get your name or number, any one of y'all?
No, we're probably going to come in a little bit. There is an issue I'd like to address, but we're going to finish getting our shots out here, and then we're going to come in the lobby and... Yeah. and ask some
Can I
questions.
get one of your names so I can pass it along to the city manager? So he knows?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll give you my name. My name's Parker.
Parker?
Parker, yeah, Parker Osmond.
You got a phone number, Parker?
No, that's fine. You can give him my name, but like I said, I'm gonna come in there in a little bit, you know. And
Okay, but filming is not allowed on the inside. I don't know who told you that it's not true, that you can film.
Well,
That's not true.
I mean, if it's government funded and it's publicly accessible, we have a constitutional right to film on the property. If someone's in a private office, we're not going to go to any restricted areas.
Right.
We're just going to go into the lobby. So if there's any information, we should. If there's
There may be sensitive
Okay.
information in dispatch, and dispatch is in the lobby.
okay, and
yeah, but I'm not assuming
if
you're not
it's
gonna have sensitive
if it's
information
open-
on display.
We have passengers' information.
okay, and protecting that private data is the onus would be on your company that employs you to protect that data.
But again, not allowing people to come in and film it is also part of it as well.
He has business to do here, so he'd like to record his interaction.
I understand that.
I document all my interactions with
They're
public
trying to
officials.
make sure that
Yeah.
the employees here feel comfortable. This is the second person that asked me to come out to see why are people filming their cars.
Well, doing the duty for a government agency, you have to respect the laws of the land, and the First Amendment protects the freedom of press. So we can come in and do it.
So are you pressed?
Yes, we are. We're journalists.
Okay, that's not what you said at first.
What do you
Well,
mean?
we said we're independent.
We're independent
so,
and
you know.
independent media.
I mean, you don't actually have to be mainstream media to be press. I mean, anybody that has like
That's what the freedom of press means.
a social media site or anything can be
I
press.
understand what you mind.
They can't put restrictions on it. That's what the freedom of press means. Anybody can be a journalist.
Taking that up with the city so we can get like some notification that you guys are coming around to film.
Can I ask again? And because I got the answer before, but I want to make sure I understand. Is the lobby publicly accessible?
Yes, it's accessible to the public.
Okay.
Within the certain operating hours.
I understand.
But
So-
again, we refuse the right to serve.
So time. According to you, the time, place, and manner, we're allowed to go in there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But again,
And you're telling us we can't go in.
we have the right to refuse any service to anybody.
Well, that's not entirely true.
That's not how it works when you're. That's not how it works when you're gut funded by the government.
Okay, just take it over with the city, okay?
Can I talk to your manager?
I am a manager.
Of. Can I get your your position?
Again, I don't
Safety?
feel comfortable.
Well, you said it before I ended my question, but I'm assuming your answer is safe. You're with the safety department.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
How long are you going to be out here?
Well, we were planning to come in and do business.
Okay. I'll make sure we have some copies so we can get everything on the up and up. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go. Yeah. So I have a feeling they're going to try to kick us out.
Hey guys. I was it's kind of hard to have two conversations while at the same time, but appreciate everybody being here.
I don't think he's trying to be a jerk. I think
No, he's trying to just do his job. I don't have a problem with everything he said. But yeah, we're here at this bus depot, and it's an open investigation. It's affiliated with Butt Crack News Network and Loretta News Productions and Chicken News First. Oops.
is Laura Buttphone in there?
I don't see butt phone in the chat. I see Pug Face, Jody, Angel, Midwest Accountability, Satoshi James, Carl. Already said hi to Lemmy and Sean.
Oh, Lemmy Audit You's a legend. He's an
Johnny
Ohio auditing
Bravo,
legend.
Loretta.
Seriously, you should check out Lemmy Audit You. He's got some good stuff.
So how job he's transport? What's that got? I'm not sure the question. Hey Nartu. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna
Let me plug in.
So Nathaniel has some business he would like to conduct here, and let him know he told us we can't record on the property, but I said, you know, we're actually planning to go in there, and he wants to give a complaint. So he's got official business to do. Knowing that we're doing our official business, if they ask us to stop recording, I'm gonna have to respect their wishes. But I think I'm not gonna stop recording. I'm gonna make it clear that if they're gonna restrict my ability to record, I'm not okay with that. You know, I'd like to speak to somebody's boss about that policy. They said they could take it up with the city, but they have a contract to uphold. And I don't think violating people's constitutional rights is part of that contract.
Well, and they don't even own all. Okay, the company that he works for, they maintain and operate the buses, but the Santa Maria Regional Transit is owned by the City of Santa Maria Public Works Department.
Yes.
So
yes,
city
the company
of Santa Maria
exactly
owns
as
this,
Nathaniel said.
not
The city of
RHCP.
the city of Santa Maria owns this this property. The company that guy works for is contracted out to them. That company is a government contractor, but this is a government agency. It's publicly accessible property, as he clarified. So I'm not afraid to walk onto the property and record. But if they're going to call the cops, I'm not leaving. But we have business to do here. Nathaniel has a complaint about one of the bus drivers, and he also has previous bad history with this company. So we're going to go let him know about that.
Do you think he's going to send somebody else out here?
Yeah, right.
Well, I would just say,
Illegally
if he's gonna send
Nova.
somebody else, do you want to wait or just go ahead?
La Rata illegally. Trump said, "What's up, guys?" Yeah, we're gonna go in a minute. I'm just waiting a couple minutes. We're gonna go in. I mean, they can have that. I don't believe they actually have that policy. Their policy probably actually says do not violate any laws. And if they're gonna physically try to stop us from recording on the property, then that's a Bain Act violation. So
He's not coming out.
that's civil and criminal. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an investment advisor. So he's not coming. I thought he was coming back over to us.
He's leaving. Like, why did he even waste his time coming out here? If they would have told me that and I was about ready to get off work, I would have been like, yeah, man, let the relief handle this.
So they sent that guy to come deal with us when he was already ready to go home. Unless he's so stressed he needs to go take a nap in his car, or maybe puff on his vape. Hey, Dadant. Welcome in, buddy. Oh, Katie Kidman's in here? Jay Abate. Hey, Katie. Hey, Mr. D. Sorry if I missed a couple people. I'm trying to catch everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna go in here in a minute.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we're ready.
Are you ready? Or you want to wait for him to leave? Or?
Yeah, we'll wait for this guy to leave because he told us not to go in.
I don't think he was that. I don't think he was being a jerk. I think he's
right. He thought he's a bit misinformed, and he's the safety director, for the property. So he needs to make things. It's a big property with a lot of equipment and stuff. So yeah, things need to be safe. I understand that, but recording is no security issue or safety, especially not a safety issue. I don't think there can be any argument that it's a safety issue unless somebody's really sensitive to photons or electromagnetic radiation or something. But you should probably get off your computer, or probably should go to the wilderness and ground yourself.
I think we should go to Louis V then.
No Mercy Sheep, what up? Yeah, we're going in a minute. They told us not to. Let them know we got business here. We're here for business. Have a great day. We're here for business. Yeah. You want to lead the way? Or you want me to go around this way and lead the way?
You can keep going right over here. I guess
Okay.
I don't know if that guy's even leaving. I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter if they want to. If they want to try to block, the door or come say something else. He kind of seemed like he was going inside for clarification. So, if he wants to tackle me, that would be up to him. I hope he doesn't. So Nathaniel's going to give a complaint about one of the bus drivers, and it's a valid complaint. And he talked to the manager about it because he knows one of the managers. I think I don't know. He's going to have to tell the story. I don't remember all the details. But
let's go. Let's attend to our business.
All right.
Maybe they have a soda machine in there, or better yet, maybe they have a bar.
So here's these they got these, I think that's one of the electric buses. Oh no, it is a battery. Yeah, that's an electric bus. They got, most of their fleet is electric now.
Exactly where we are. That's proof It does stand what it say it does, Santa Maria Regional Transit. Hopefully they pay better than when it was First Transit. I know it First Transit. See, look, they're exercising their right. Take photos and videos in public. See, they got cameras here. So we are here during office hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday through Sunday, same hours. So we're here during business hours to attend to.
The parking lot's fully open, the door's unlocked, publicly accessible lobby.
Hi! Oh, they changed the lobby. That's kind of nice. This is kind of, the seats of the lobby are like the seats of the bus stop. That's kind of a nice touch. I kind of like that. All right, so explore the Central Coast, the Smurfway. All right, so see, this is, if you guys want to pause this is the City of Santa Maria mission statement. And so what we're going to do right now is
Med Lab.
all right,
Hey, Crofty.
they're booking.
Thanks for being here.
Alright, so maybe I should just ring the
Looks like one of them's on the phone.
ring the bell right there.
She might be busy on the computer at the moment.
Okay.
So there's a young woman there and a
Hi.
gentleman to the side there. Pretty simple lobby.
Hi, how you doing? Good, great. So how would we go about if I wanted to make like if somebody wanted to make a complaint about an issue regarding the bus service? Would they do it here or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the issue I have, in addition to all this, like I'm a regular user of the SMRT system, and there's one particular bus driver that keeps showing up at the stops early and departing early. Like for example, I mean, if the stop is at 10:34, you know, she's showing up, you know, 10:30, 10:25 and leaving. I've watched her do this multiple times. And I've actually talked with a driver from like Slow RTA, I know that's a separate company, but he knew exactly who that bus driver was, and he said, yeah, they've had a lot of issues with her doing that. Her husband is actually, I don't know, it's an older Caucasian lady, short lady. Her husband actually works at the transit center. He works at the window there. And, you know, it actually just happened to me recently. And I always make it a point to get at the bus stop prior to the departure time. And that particular stop is a timed stop. And she's, you know, and I used to be a bus driver myself. I held a CDO in the state of Hawaii. I used to work with the city and county in Honolulu. And she's supposed to stay there until so if the time is 10:48 or whatever, she's supposed to stay there till that time, but she's leaving early. And the issue with that is that there's a lot of people that rely on the bus to get to their job or, you know, to get to the transit center so they can catch the RTA or the breeze or whatnot. And by her doing that, she's kind of like screwing with people's livelihood.
Yeah.
So is there, I mean, I don't know if you know.
I think that's the point, guys. That's it's a woman that drives bus 7. Hint, hint. Anyways, she's making people late for work, and you know, people have can affect people's livelihoods. So by leaving 10 minutes early when someone expects you to be there, when it's a time stop, it's different from just a regular
Oh, it's
stop.
multiple occasions. I mean, it was just a few days ago, the most recent time, but it's happened on, like I said, I always made it a point to get.
So if you're just getting here, they didn't want to let us into the lobby to record, but we confirmed it's publicly accessible. Let them know that if there's any sensitive information, you know, the onus is on them, yada, 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 and that we're here for official business and we'd like to record the interaction. Because this is a government-funded agency.
Obviously, like I said,
The building's owned by City of Santa Maria.
And he knows, so obviously, I'm assuming somebody knows about it, that she's doing that. And you guys also on your buses, you guys have the trackers where when the bus arrives at a stop, it shows what kind of bus. Okay, so.
The 90s style glass wall. All right, check it out.
I can give it to the safety supervisor,
Okay.
and he'll be the one with the retraining and everything. If I can just take your name and your last name, phone number.
I'll give you my my first name. It's Nathaniel. And I'll give you an email. I'd really give like an email. Is email fine? Yeah. It's Nathaniel. It's spelled Nathanial. It's a little different than, yeah, just Nathanial, Nathanial,
Welcome in.
78 at outlook.com. Yeah.
Do you already have like a time frame?
Oh, well, I mean, I write it
Thanks,
at
Crofty.
all different times. So it's a kind of thing where it's happened at least several times or more. I mean, I really wasn't keeping track of it. It's always her. It's always that same bus driver, you know.
Do you have the
Night rain machine.
The time point, the stop?
I can give you the stop. Yeah, it's the bus stop at McCoy. It's the Albertsons on McCoy. 'Cause that's where I always catch it.
Oh, he just doxed his bus stop.
So she's actually not gonna be back this week, but we'll for sure,
Okay.
have that safety supervisor talk to her.
Yeah, and again, I'm not trying to, I don't want to, like, my goal is not to get her in trouble. I would just like somebody to talk to her and tell her, like, look, you know, you need to, like, depart at the actual departure time. Because, you know, there's some people that if they miss that bus, they're screwed, you know, they can't get to work and they can't, you know, so it's just, but
I
that's
don't know.
it.
I know. I was
You mind
kidding.
if
I was
introduce
kidding.
myself too? I'm Nathaniel. Helen, okay, thank you for being very professional, I appreciate it, and like I said, if they want to reach out to me, they can reach out to me through my email.
Yeah, you can always give us a call, we can do extension 3227.
Extension 3227?
Yeah, to see what was sent for that day.
Okay, well, I got it, so. All right, awesome, and like I said, we record all our interactions with public officials, it's just for the objective record, so nobody can say, you know, well, he said this, or he didn't say, you know, I'm not saying you do that, I'm just, you know, so. But that's about it.
Yeah, you were extremely professional and
Yeah, we
courteous,
appreciate
and
that.
we really appreciate that. So thank you.
Yeah, and just your coworker real quick?
Yeah.
There, you're very handsome, sir. All right, have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Have a good afternoon.
Well, that was really nice, folks.
There you go. So I'm live. Nathaniel's just recording it for his video. So you guys got a sneak preview of Nathaniel's next video. Yeah, I'm glad to get a pass like that. The other day when everybody was getting all upset was not the greatest. So there you have it, folks. They told us we can't go in there and record, and the guy was misinformed. He wasn't rude about it. We told him, we corrected him, let him know that we are going in there, and we had a right to do it. So there you go. There you have it. No, it's a different guy.
I thought it was one.
Sneak peek, sneak preview.
No, I'm going to do my outro over there, because that's where I did it. You want to hang around longer? Or do you
People
wanna
go kind of fast. They kind of cut through this road. I don't think it used to go through, and now it goes all the way through down there. In fact, there used to be a golf course or driving range.
It turns into A Street.
Yeah, it goes into A Street now.
Yeah.
But this used to be a dead-end road. People didn't used to fly through here.
And you know what?
I did a drag race at the end of this road, in fact, when I was like 17, 18, probably 17 or 18. And I won. All right, folks. Well, thanks for being here. I'll probably go ahead and end it. Yeah, we're out here holding these government officials accountable. Yeah, it's just one little complaint, but it's our tax money. So when it can affect the public's livelihood, it's a valid complaint. And so there you have it. We went in there. They kind of they tried to tell us they weren't really down with that, but we let them know that if they had private information, they better hide it. And Nathaniel's got something to say.
Yeah, and even though this audit was particularly about government transparency, holding local government officials accountable, just remember, folks, First Amendment audits are not just about holding the government accountable. It's about exercising your right to record in public, a right which is protected by the First Amendment. All right.
That's right. Appreciate it, Crofty. All right, Barbara, Angel, get some shout outs. Lemmy, Pugface, appreciate you all. Kingpin, thank you so much. Katie, thanks again. NAR2, let me add you. Add a few wrenches here. Appreciate everybody so much. So there they go. All right, I'm not going to read all the comments going back, but all right, guys. Thank you, Crofty. Thank you for sharing links. Thank you for your support and for always being in my lives. Didn't work. Oh no, okay. I think it did work. All right, thanks, Katie. So there we have it, folks. This is where we were originally when he was telling us we weren't going to go on their property, and we went inside and did our business. So we have no reason to really stay there now. So I think that's it. Thank you all. La rata, la rata, la rata. Ta-ta, everyone. Much love. Stay blessed.